guys, it's Annie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Sheglam Sunday Picnic collection, and look at how cute this is. I can't tell you guys how excited I am about this collection. I mean, if you guys know me, these are my tones. Honestly, everything from this collection is right up my alley. I mean, my favorite lip, I already know, is going to be this guy right here. This is the shade Rainbow Cake. But going back to this eyeshadow palette, guys, wedding season is upon us, whether you're a bride or you're just attending a wedding. I mean, these champagne shades, you can do such a natural glam look or amp it up a little bit with the darker shades here. Even taking weddings out of the occasion, this is such a perfect day to night palette. I need to see what the shade RSVP is gonna look like. I am gonna go into a tutorial where I actually show you guys swatches and use the products, but I just wanna talk about each product real quick. Look at that shade, that's RSVP. And let me just swatch Prosecco. Look at that shade. That's like the perfect champagne shade. When looking at this palette, I feel like you're like, yeah, it's a nice neutral palette. But if you really think about it, it does have some mauve in there. Like you have these two shades for more of like a mauve-y look. You can do a really golden eye, a champagne eye. If you like more of like a brown smoky eye, you can do that as well. I just feel like this is such a versatile palette. The size of this is perfect just to put in your purse, or if you're traveling, this takes up minimum space. I like that they only chose 8 eyeshadows for this palette. It really just keeps it simple. It takes the guesswork out of it. It's all within the same tones, so no matter what kind of color combination you go with, you really can't go wrong. I think that's why I typically stick to more of a neutral eye look. I just like the colors on my skin personally, but also everyone looks great in those tones. You don't have to worry about, is this crazy purple shade gonna go with my skin tone, and what do I blend it with? Do I blend it with another color, or do I go like a whole purple eye? Like, I just like keeping it simple. It's perfect for day to night. So an example for a day look, you can always just do Sunbeam, and you can either go in with Basque or Dawn. These three are like perfect for just a daytime look. To transition into a nighttime look, you can always throw Dusk on the outer corner there just to make it a little bit more smoky. But whenever you're in a rut when it comes to an eyeshadow look, if you're someone who doesn't do your makeup very often, I always like to think about just using 3 shades. You want to use one eyeshadow to kind of just like neutralize your lid. It's typically like a lighter eyeshadow. So Sunbeam would be the perfect example. This shade is perfect. It's like a really nice champagne-y shade. So I would take this shade from your eyebrow to your eyelid, use it over the entire lid space. This way you're giving yourself a nice neutral base, and you're also gonna add a pop underneath the eyebrow. Then you wanna think about using a darker shade just to add a little bit of dimension. So for example, I would probably use Biscuit, or if you wanna go a little bit more dramatic, you can use Dusk, which I'll probably be using in this tutorial. When it comes to the inner half of the eye, you wanna use a shade that's a little bit lighter. It doesn't have to be a metallic shade, although I love using metallic shades. So I would probably go in with RSVP or Prosecco. I just feel like that 3 shade trick is so complimentary on everyone. It just gives it a really effortless, sultry look. But let me know if you guys have like a go-to like technique that you use every time with eyeshadows, or if you constantly play around. When it comes to the lips, I love this really shiny formula. And these are supposed to be really moisturizing. Let me just see what the applicator looks like. So it's like a really cute doe foot. Oh, it smells like cherries. I can already tell these are gonna be my 2 favorite shades for the summer, all the way into fall, I'm sure. Like, just look at this shade Rainbow Cake. Oh, I hope that you guys can see this on camera, all the glitter in there. I've been such a huge fan of glosses for probably about a year now. I mean, if you guys have been watching my videos, you'll know that I normally just do like a nude lip liner and then put a gloss on top. These will be perfect for that. We have Cheeky Color Glam, which these are all cream blushes. This shade Rose Meadow is like the perfect rosy mauve. This also has a really bouncy formula. It's just really unique. I've tried so many cream blushes, and this just feels, I can't even explain it. It also has a lot of pigment. This is only 1 swipe, so I'm doing 2 swipes now. That is just crazy. It's such a great buildable formula. And last but not least, we have the setting spritz. This has such a nice fine mist. I wonder if you guys can see that on camera, but it fully coats your face. Ooh. This smells just like an open bottle of champagne. I'm just gonna use it right now. Before I forget, guys, I do have a code for the entire collection. I'll leave that in the description down below. And let's just get into the tutorial and the swatches. I'm gonna start out with the eyeshadow palette. So this is the Sunday Picnic eyeshadow spread. I'm gonna use the shade Biscuit in my crease and the outer corner of my eye. I really love the shade and I don't see any fallout, which is nice. Not that fallout matters that much, but I'm always impressed when I don't see any. Now I'm dipping into that shade Dusk, which is the darkest brown in the palette. Just to deepen this up a little bit. I'm gonna smoke out underneath the eyes with that shade Biscuit. Now taking a little bit of that shade Dusk, which is that darker brown, just on the outer corners. Now I'm gonna go in with RSVP, which is a metallic shade. Ooh, this is such a beautiful shade. Next up, we have the Cheeky Color Glam. This is Afternoon Peach, Scarlet Sunset, and Rose Meadow. I'm gonna go in with the shade Afternoon Peach, which was the lightest of all three. And I'm just gonna dab it off on my hand a little bit before applying it. I like how natural this is looking, and you can also build it up, obviously, but it's just like a nice, like, flush look. I love that. And it doesn't feel greasy at all, which is like #1 reason for not liking cream blushes, but I do like this one. Also gonna put a little bit on my nose. This whole collection just makes me want like a really buttered piece of toast with some strawberry jam. Oh, if you haven't had that before, you need to, it's so good. I'm just putting a little bit of setting powder on here, just to set it. I just did my lip liner because we're moving on to lips. This is the Sunday Picnic Layer Cake Lip Oil Set. We have Chocolate Cake, which is a sheer brown. We have Cherry Cake, which is a sheer red. And Rainbow Cake, which is a sheer pink with sparkles in it. I think I'm gonna layer these, so I really wanna go in with Cherry Cake, and then I'll go over it with the Rainbow Cake, just for a little sparkle. Oh, these smell so good. It just smells like cherries. I like that these aren't really sticky. They feel really moisturizing. This collection also comes with a setting spray. I'm gonna use this before going in with my eyeliner and mascara because I found that once I do my mascara, if I do a setting spray, it always makes my mascara run to my bottom like eyelid here, and it's a nightmare, so I'm gonna do this guy now. This is the Sunday Picnic Summer Spritz. It has a really nice fine mist so your face isn't soaked and you don't get that camel spit look. It has a really subtle sweet scent to it, but nothing powerful. I'm gonna do my liner and lashes off camera and I'll be back. Alright guys, this is with the lashes and liner. I love this look already, but we're gonna do some highlighter. So this is the Sheglam Glow Globe Highlighter. I'm gonna add this to the inner corners of my eyes. It's such a unique shade. Alright guys, this is the finished look. Let me know what you think of this collection in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a like if you liked it, that really helps me out. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. I love the way this turned out, by the way.